Hi everyone, and welcome to day 2 of our storytime reading. We're going to start with some retrieval. Can you remember 2 different graphemes that go with this book? Okay, well hopefully you've remembered there is one F that makes a F sound, and at the end of words you can also have 2 letter Fs together that also make a F sound. There's the first one and the second one. Okay, we're going to be using our zips, buttons, segmenting and blending to read some words next. Okay, so I'm going to write the first one on my board. Remember to use your cursive writing when you're doing this. Okay, I'm going to have a look for digraphs first. I can see one at the beginning, one at the end, and a grapheme I need to button in the middle. So this word says quick, 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 quick. I'm going to have a go at number 2 now. Again, I'm going to write it first. You can write it on a board or on some paper. I'm going to zip my digraph and button the other graphemes, and then I'm going to segment and blend it. Can you do this one with me? Say it with me. Fluff. Fluff. Okay, I'd like you to have a go at numbers 3 and 4, please. Make sure you zip the digraphs and button the other graphemes. Okay, pause the video while you're doing that. Okay, so number 3, it's got an E in the middle of it and 2 other graphemes. If you segment and blend it with me, it says keep, keep, keep. And number 4, I hope you didn't get tricked. It looks as if it might have an eat your peas in the middle, but it's actually got a trigraph, ear. So this word says ear, near, ear, near. Okay, next we're going to have a look at another tricky troll word. This word says yaw. The word yaw is spelt Y-O-U-R. We say, the word yaw is spelt Y-O-U-R. You say. Okay, well done. And here's another fairy word. This word says house. The word house is spelt H-O-U-S-E. We say, the word house is spelt H-O-U-S-E. You say. Okay, next, could you tell me what a digraph is? That's right, a digraph is one sound made up of 2 letters. Okay, here's a digraph we already know. It's made from O and R, and it says or. Or, worn and torn. When we learnt it back in reception, we learnt about the Cinderella story and how Cinderella wears worn and torn clothes. So the action caption you can do while you're saying or, worn and torn, is to pretend that you're tearing up some material. So or, worn and torn. Okay, and today we're going to focus on another digraph which also says or, but this one is spelt with an A and a W. Okay, they work together to make or. When we learnt this in school, we used the book Yawn. So you need to hold your hand in front of your mouth and pretend to yawn as you're saying or, saw you yawn. Or, saw you yawn. Okay, so I'm going to write that digraph on the top of my board because I think we're going to need it today for the words we're going to be reading. Or, saw you yawn. Okay, we're going to use zips, buttons, segment and blend again to read some words. So I'm going to put the first one on my board, and then I need to have a look. Are there any digraphs in it? Yes, there are. There's our new digraph. So I can blend, segment and blend it like this. S, or, saw. Do it with me. S, or, saw. Okay, I'm going to do the next one as well. Can you see the new digraph again? There it is. Button the other grapheme. Okay, and say it with me. Segment and blend. P, or, paw. P, or, paw. This spelling of paw is like the foot on an animal. A cat and a dog each have paws, don't they? It's a paw. Okay, I want you to have a go at putting this third word on your board or paper and segmenting and blending it. Don't forget to do the zips and buttons first. Okay, hopefully you've managed to zip the digraph, put buttons on the other graphemes. Can you segment and blend it, please? Okay, yeah, it says k, l, or, claw. It's another thing that animals can have, claw. And the last word, put it on your paper or board and add your zips and buttons. Okay, I'm going to catch up with you. Zip my digraph, button my other graphemes, and can you segment and blend it? It says yawn, 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 yawn. I hope you're not all yawning today. Hopefully you had plenty of sleep last night. Okay, our next job is there's a picture and you need to read all three of these words at the bottom, but only write the one that goes with the picture on your board. If you need to write these down to zip and button them in order to work them out, you can, but by the end of the task, you only need to have the one word that goes with the picture on your board. Okay, so pause the video while you read those words. Okay, and the answer is yawn, 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 yawn. The other words said s or saw and p or paw. Okay, and here's another picture. You're trying to identify what this part of an animal is called. Have a look at the words and write down the one you think it is. Okay, let's have a look at the words. There's k, l or claw, j or jaw, and str or straw. So the right answer is the first one, k, l or claw. And here's another one. Read all three words, remember, and only write down the one that you think goes with the picture. Don't forget to keep pausing the video to give yourself a chance to do that. Okay, the words are k, r, all, crawl, p, or paw, s, or saw. So that is a dog's or, p, or paw. Okay, and that's the end.